All right, so this is number 5. No, 4 and 5. Okay. So problem 4 is stating that you need to find P, which is the in center. Okay, to find P, we're going to cut A in half. So let's make sure these are straight. So I can cut this in half. Okay, cut this in half. Cut this in half. And they meet right there. That was a dab sneeze. Alright, so that's P. Right? And I'm going to put this, I don't know where I can put P. Okay, so that's P. But P also makes these points with Z, X, and Y, right? And they're perpendicular points. So that's X, that's Y, and this is Z. That make sense? And these are all the same length. Just so we know. They're perpendicular and they're the same length. Okay? So that's good to know. Right? The next thing we know is that because these are bisectors, that these are congruent and this is congruent to this, and this is congruent to this one. They're not congruent to each other, but they're congruent. These two are, and these two are. Okay? Double check, make sure this is recording. Alright, it's been a while since we recorded. Alright, number 5. 5 states that if the measure of XCP is equal to 26 degrees and the measure of BAC is equal to 10 degrees, then, so this is an if-then statement or conditional statement, remember from your last final, right? You had to do those conditional statements. If then. Yeah. If then. Okay. Then find A. And in this case, they're saying the measure of BAC. No. BCA. Sorry. BCA. Okay. So I'm looking at B. CA. So BCA means this big measure. Okay? But before I do that, I need to go, okay, well this XCP, this right here, this measure is 26. That means that this measure is 26. Right? Write that a little better. Does that make sense? Because they're equal. These two are equal. It also says BAC. BAC. So that means this guy right here is this. So that's 10. So I know that those two are the givens. And it's looking for this guy right here. Boom. Boom. Well, this is 26 and this is 26 and this is equal to 26 plus 26, right? So that would be 52 degrees. Right, Cece? Yep. Okay. So then B. They want to find BCP. BCP, well that we just found that, right? 26, right? So this right, is just 26. That was easy. We had to know that before we could even do A. Okay? And then they want us to figure out C. And C was ABC. A, B, C. So they want to figure out what this to this to this is. Right here to here. Well, the one thing we do know, we know that this is 52, correct? Because we already found it. This is 52 degrees. We found that right here. Okay? We know that this is 10. Well, they all add up to be 180. So it would be 180 minus the quantity, right? Of 52 plus 10.
Why would you like 10 more?
Because 52 plus 9 is 62.
Because it all adds up to be 180.
Because they all add up to be 180, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't you?
Should just say
Oh,
one.
so basically you found those two now. You just gotta do.
For the third one.
62 minus.
Exactly, yeah. So then we're going to take 180 minus 62, and we get 18. 118.
So like.
And so that's what this angle is. 118. Now just for giggles, right? How much would these be? This one. How much would these be? These two. If they're both 118, how much would one of them be?
So 180 divided by 2.
Yeah.
59.
59. Right?
You write it down first, credit.
Uh-huh. And then again, how much would this be?
5.
5 each, right? That one was a little easier. Okay. We good? That was 4 and 5.